Okay, so if you saw my last guide, you know that the oxygen and yellow boss ability rules still apply to this fight. Right off the bat, you can see that you get these little shotguns in your head, look away from your team, and run towards the perimeter of the map to avoid shooting them. Alright, here you can see that the boss creates red and blue tiles on the floor. If he's holding a pistol, go to red to be safe. If he's holding an anchor, go blue. Remember, pistol red, anchor blue. At this point, Nineveh will tell you that he has spawned 2 ads. These ads need to die ASAP. As with all green crosshairs in the game, you can destroy these shields, so use your abilities that say weak point on them. If you don't have any of them available, use your destruction bombs, which will account for 1 player's worth of contribution to destruction mechanics, which brings us to the stagger check. The moment you guys break both the shields and kill the ads, you have to rush to the boss and win the stagger check. Again, if you don't have any abilities and awakenings with stagger available, use a whirlwind grenade. You can have both bombs and grenades on your bar, and it again counts towards your entire contribution of the stagger check. And those are all the big mechanics for the first boss. Just make sure to manage your oxygen and avoid yellow abilities, and you're done. Next. Here, a message will come up saying that a pufferfish has spawned. You simply have to make sure that the pufferfish dies immediately before going back to the boss. Then the other big mechanic is just a stagger check in which 1 person will be grabbed and you have to use all your stagger abilities or your whirlwind grenades in order to beat the stagger check to save them. Everything else in this fight is just oxygen management and dodging as per usual. Even the ability where the AoE follows certain players, pretty easy. Next. Okay, so here, before you go into the last boss, it's best to explain to your team to stand in this circle and to remember their positions. It helps to remember the person to your left and to your right, and to stay in between them at all times. You'll need to stand in these positions later. Right off the bat, you should get into your positions to make things easier for you. If you get hit, you'll get debuffs that slow you. You can remove these debuff stacks by walking into the blue beads that are on the map. When the boss goes to the center of the room, everyone needs to get into their positions and absorb the orbs that spawn and then rotate clockwise to absorb the next one for a total of 4 orbs. So absorb an orb, go next. Absorb the other orb, go next. Absorb another orb, go next. And absorb the last orb, and you're done. When the boss goes to the center of the room a second time, the rotation will be a little different. Instead of absorbing the orbs in the order 1, 2, 3, 4, you absorb them in the order 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And this time, you have to make sure to stay well away from the boss as it has an extra AoE damage circle around it. Survive this mechanic, rinse and repeat until it's dead, and you're done. Congrats. And that's that. I'll be uploading more of these, so subscribe if you're interested. I also stream almost every day on Twitch. I'll leave a link below. Thank you for watching, and take it easy, guys.